most is having a lineup that's geared towards aggression, that can't block off choke points. When you have an aimer like ScreaM, when you have someone like davidp who is willing to be so aggressive and proactive and push into choke points to hunt down an opening kill, those are going to be problems. I think those two players who played well for Team ScreaM earlier on in the event, this is another series where they might be able to have a massive impact.
All right, Taimou, Team Finland, all of these boys on the defensive side. Instant peek, instant fights towards long. This was a map they were very aggressive on, but now they've got some big, heavy aimers against them. I think it's almost, you're underselling the squad if you're just calling them aimers. They definitely have some brain to the brawn, but they've taken over long and they've got some good step towards B already. The Finnish squad does need to pull this rotation over towards B. They do need to get their players on the site, get some support for Taimou, because he is very much isolated at the moment, and the others having to work their way back in.
Yeah, and they've all taken the TP now. It's just been heard. There's one player, Raze, still over at the B bomb site. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is for this. Looking to catch a rotator, but now he's just nowhere near his teammates. They actually have to win this battle now at the A bomb site. What a great rotation from Finland. They read the play so well, but they're not getting enough of the kills, not getting enough of the production. And what a great end from Ekis. Immediate headshot. Plant's going to go down for ScreaM to get the ult point, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, that was quite a nice round, and you're right, the rotation read from Finland was good. Sadly, I guess they couldn't get those nice positions that they wanted exactly. The initial fight did go their way, but obviously the boys from, you know, the nation of ScreaM just seemed to pick up the pieces there. So that was very well played from ScreaM squad in the end to actually be able to kind of capitalize on that and pull it through in the end. Ekis going to get himself right on that rifle. That's a big chunk of cash beside him. So, as said, the Finns now, this is the one you kind of ride through. You ride through this round. You kind of just, you know, go through the motions of it. Play it out as expected. Does Omen show a little too much? No. It's a stack towards A from the Finns here. Putting all of their slightly lesser utility in one place, and that's not bad. Nice bit of initial damage. ScreaM, however, going to keep control of the situation.
Yeah, that's actually a super dangerous opening from Team Finland. First 2 kills, they're traded back immediately into a 3-on-3. But that's weapons that can be pushed forward and picked up if Finland wanted to. They've actually decided to back away. Instead of going for those weapons, they've decided to get a jump on the rotation over to the B bomb site. So just now entering hookah. They're in a danger zone. They're in a danger area at the moment. And I think surely ScreaM saw both of them. 2 players jumping into the back of the site. A minute on the clock. So ScreaM, his team does not have to commit to this.
No, they don't, and it's risky if they do. I mean, you're walking in, not necessarily blind, but you're working with minimal information. Good swing from ScreaM. That's what you want ScreaM for. As much as, yes, he is just kind of powering through them, they are only on pistols. They don't have any upgraded weaponry, but that's a big gun to claim. Save that. Don't worry about it. You got a Vandal for free, basically. That's perfect. A very light investment from the Finnish team, and they've got a small reward. It's not, obviously, the round win. You're not going to get that, but 2 kills, a gun taken away. Not bad. Under the assumption that when we get to the gun rounds, they can utilize these in a good way. That's what you're looking at down the line. For now, for Team ScreaM, they're going through the motions. They're doing exactly what they need to.
No, but you can tell how much those first 2 kills were really shocked and surprised them by the fact that they bailed out and left a weapon such as the Vandal just chilling on that little bucket or whatever it was. The fact that they just kind of forgot to pick that up. I mean, remember, ScreaM's playing with a Bulldog. Not quite sure what the other players have, but a Vandal surely would have been at least 1 upgrade. So they've let that slip over, and we'll see if that has any consequences. But surely in the future, at the very least, the preservation of this economy with a free Vandal could be an op later on, could be another gun when they shouldn't have one. It can be multiple things down the stretch.
You're right. It's going to keep a little bit of a shake-up. We do see 3.2 in the bank for Jerax now. He's got himself the rifle, of course. So, again, this is the big round we got to look at. We've got 2 rifles coming out, one for Ekis, one for davidp. Reinvesting into this. So the buy is actually not that bad. You got 3 Bulldogs, 2 big rifles. You do have the operator for Taimou. Pretty glass cannon at this point, I'd imagine, as, yeah, he doesn't have the armor to supplement because he just doesn't have the money. But he could have a lot of pressure, though. That's a good couple of players on long. You've got this, darts going back and forth. Very similar approach, very similar idea as to what they want to achieve with them. Taimou, this time holding towards hookah. Bit of a different angle here. Jiggle peeked. Gonna have to fall off that. And now he's going to be careful of long. He can't cross out now. If he does, it's very risky.
Oh, he's tagged as well. They know where he is, and he's going to go down. davidp with that kill. There is a flank. Very fast flanks coming in from hookah. I don't think Team ScreaM is aware of it quite yet, but it doesn't matter. They cracked into that bomb site so quickly. And again, the confidence just march up long B. No hesitation, no stopping. Good kill from JESMUND. But this is the big one. nixoon has to clear out, and he does.
Good work. Gonna get the heal off the wall. Buy himself a second. Keep in mind, Oben really hasn't shown his hand yet. So you do have Jerax still being a little bit of a surprise element potentially, but he's got to have room to work, and that wall going to slow it down. He can TP over if he wants to. Gonna get their attention. Up and over we go. Gonna block line of sight. Smartly done. Nice play from Jerax there. And now can they get the final punch though? His teammate's just gone down. The player on long has fallen in return. Ice Paper Hand has been removed. But we are down to a 2v2 and the time is ticking. They can't take their time anymore. They've got to move fast. And with now Jerax going down, it's the shutdown. No more to be seen or heard from the Finns. That was a good round from ScreaM squad in the end. That pressure up B long was hard to handle.
Well, that's always going to be the weakness with a team that's geared more towards aggression. You could see they're trying to compensate for it on the other side of the map. It was a push up short A right off of the bat to flank towards Hookah, and even that couldn't stall the attack out long enough. That initial defense had to be a little bit better from Finland. 3-0, and here's the result of that saved Vandal. The op is dropped over to Taimou. I almost said Tyloo.
Tyloo.
My brain wanted to say Tyloo. Oh dear.
Does what it can. We are seeing fast aggression again. The Finns are going to have to find a way to temper this, to try and slow it down in some way, shape, or form. The instant revive, so again, for ScreaM's team, they're back exactly as they started. No chance for old Jerax.
Oh no.
And this is a hard round to watch.
It really is. I like the investment. It's not going to punish them at all. They'll still have a full buy in the next round. So I like the attempt at it, but man, did they just get outplayed on every front by Team ScreaM. Recon dart in towards Showers to give away the position of the shorty, who can do absolutely nothing. The mid push this time yields basically nothing. 2 kills, but one of them is revived by Sage. Oh well.
Oh well.
Good old Bucky. Those are some gigantic shotgun shells.
You think they're buckshots?
Well, I guess one of them would be, right? Because you have the left click and the right click.
Oh yeah.
Other one would just be a straight slug.
Hell yeah, look at you knowing some stuff and things.
That is, I don't even know if that's accurate, but I'm going to go with it.
We'll commit. Get the spike. Thank you. Here we go. 4-0. We check in with the money real quick. We have a little look-see. Here we are. Okay. Decent enough. Back on the buy. Armor out for Taimou. And we've got a stack towards B this time. 3 players here instantaneously. Maybe a switch up now coming out from ScreaM's team, just purely because they might be aware that on that last gun round, they did hit B long. They were quite quick on the pressure towards that. This might keep them a little humble. Nice little misinformation coming out from the Omen. Going to put the orb over there by some time. And aggression and information garnered from that long push.
All right, here we go. There's the Raze ult. It's prediction, and I don't think it got anything. Brimstone's brought down very, very low. He's going to get healed up. There's the Brimstone ult as well. And, oh, certainly Jerome's going to get one. Phoenix ult is popped to clear out Showers. There's no one there, and he's got to protect his body. It's in the cover of the smoke for the moment and the wall, and he's going to try and be aggressive. Omen now teleporting into the action as well.
This isn't going to be comfy. Oh, my God. Taimou, this is your moment. Don't mess this up. You got to hit these. They're going to be crossing out the site. They probably don't clear this too cleanly. You might get a peek your way, but that's about it. They're probably more worried about the site. Location revealed towards CT. They are not going to be looking his way, but where are they going? Are they heading back around? Look at the info coming in. Oh, my word. The A info is huge from davidp.
Yeah, they did this previously. Oh, he's only going to get the one, but it doesn't matter. They have the opening, and Omen cannot challenge to stop this plant. That would be way too aggressive. They need him to keep a foothold for the rest of the retake to come in. Is he going to try and turn the corner? Here comes the blind. He's going to do it, but oh, he's got there with the op. The angle is held, and it's a 3-on-2 post-plant.
The angles could work, but it's the final couple of players that can just buy time. They can just run that clock down so low. And the reveal comes in, the swing comes out, the wall could have been put up, but the shots aren't landing. Taimou, unfortunate, gonna have to just back away from this, and they know his position. They heard the shot before, so they might hunt this operator and get it out of his hands.
Yeah, 2 of them. At least gonna go for the trade. Let's see if he's got it. First shot is in. Sage. ScreaM's got it with the headshot, of course. 5-0. And we saw Team ScreaM run the same exact strategy previously when they took that long TP, I think on the first gun round. They actually left Raze in hookah to lurk and cut off the rotations. This time, they take the TP to go to the B-bomb site. Raze sticks around, and when he hears all the rotations, he moves up and he lets them know, this is clear. You guys can come back. I'm already pushed towards CT spawn. That's the winning recipe. Now, the question is Finland, next time that TP happens, are they going to have players stick around to clear that Raze out of their position?
They're getting conditioned to feel so many ways. I almost feel bad for them. It's hard to read into that, right? It's like, how do I now ever trust the audio cues I've been given? I can't rotate. I can't get to the sides quickly. Is it going to be a fake again? Or, you know, it's very, very tricky to do this. We do see 3 players quite close by towards Ada on a lighter buy. Ek is comfortably outdoing Jerax there, even on that Marshall, not able to make much connect. Now the play coming through, a little bit of a weird angle. Taimou, the shotgun's good, but he needs more than just one here to make it happen. Not going to be given away anything else. Nixon's already gone down. This looks like this could be already a bit of a problem. Wait, what? If you did that, JESMUND, I would have loved it. That would
he's tried to make a lot of really cool plays happen in this. I admire that. Here we go. Taimou, shotgun of your own. ScreaM is not going to be scared whatsoever. 6-0.
Yeah, so far so good for ScreaM and the boys. 6-0. They're walking through this. JESMUND, Taimou doing okay. We need a little bit more from the others just to get themselves feeling competitive, warm into this. You don't want to be sitting on the donut.
Well, this is
starting blocks.
Yeah, they're going to have a tough time. Remember, Ice Paper Hands is very solid with the op, as we saw previously. So I imagine he's going to have something to say about this game later on when he gets set up. He's already had some very good kills in the post plant as the retakes have come in. Either way, look, Finland just has to put rounds on the board at this point. They need something.
Certainly do. They're unable to temper the aggression. Again, this composition without those smokes, without certain pieces, it's very hard to hinder some of these quite aggressive hits coming out from ScreaM and the gang. Good ultimate usage. This could be quite nice. This is relatively all in if you're looking at the attacking side, but look at Cypher. This is a nice flank from Ekis. This could be a huge position coming around. Just needs to buy his oh, the bot. The bot does only so much and now just spraying, and he's under pressure, but he's bought so much time and so much information. Finally, JESMUND's Boombot comes in from the grave and helps him out, but we have seen finally a bit of a stand from Finland.
Yeah, davidp and ScreaM. These guys are tough to clear out. Oh, ScreaM needed the headshot. Not going to happen. Good shooting from Taimou. Good ult as well. 3 frags for him. He's got Finland on the board finally. Took 7 rounds, but they'll be happy with that. It's
the start, right?
Did he tag anyone, or was that a blind ult knowing that they were going to be pushing the choke point? I
actually don't know.
I think it was just a blind ult.
I don't know.
Ooh,
it could have been anything. I'm not too sure. Again, maybe just feeling it out. Maybe there's utility, maybe there's sound, maybe there's something. Taimou getting quite aggressive here, and it's him and 2 others pushed up on this, and long aggression as well to couple this. This is the first time we're seeing an aggressive CT side coming out from the Finnish team, at least in this matchup. Instantly on the peak, instantly outdone. That is a player who knows how you want to play. Ice Paper Hands has his number all day of the week. The aggression isn't stopping though.
I love that. Nixon saw the drone and just straight pushed up. It seemed like even Team ScreaM was relatively prepared for that kind of aggression. But now, again, what a difficult time to have to, if you're on the defense, to recover in this scenario. Ooh. This is cheeky inside of the smoke. Gonna pounce out. He knows one has gotten by him already. He has no idea where he is, but he knows someone is certainly here. Delaying as long as possible. There it is. davidp, patient, and he's got the kill.
Good lord. Good.
They're styling, Lauren.
They are. They're running through him. I mean, you look at this composition, you have some very solid kind of team players around them. They have, you know, people who are in consistent lineups playing consistent tournaments, and then you've just got some heavy fraggers coming in as well, which is, it's a very nice composition to have. I mean, technically, you know, Finland, I don't know how many of these players, apart from Taimou and JESMUND, are completely grinding this. It's something I'm still, like, working out. I need to know who these players are. I saw JESMUND in a team with, you know, other Finns that I know. He's not on that roster anymore, but he could be looking for other options, whereas I know most of ScreaM's team are looking to be competitive in, you know, certain rosters. You know, I think it's Fish 1, 2, 3 and a couple of the others. It's a hard combo to get past. As much as you want to call them aimers, they have the solid foundries of some very good players around them.
Well, this early as well in Valorant's lifespan, aimers are going to be very, very deadly until people start figuring out the strategies to use to kind of neutralize that impressive aim. 3 players leaning towards the B bomb site: Sage, Omen, and Raze for the defense for Finland. Cypher on a nasty little lurk over towards Showers as well. Going to try and let his teammates take the attention and then push in to try and find one player backing towards CT spawn, or providing them with the escape route as well.
Nice work from JESMUND. That's a good opener, but he needs a little bit more here. They need more here to stop this. The pressure now being noted. We've got all the utility being put down towards long JESMUND again. Doubling down. Taimou this time shutting down that lurk. And now we're going to see finally a bit of a hold on this play towards A, but excuse me, B, but it's not over yet. We're still seeing a bit more, and JESMUND got himself 3. He knows this could be another in this general direction. davidp trying to fight a way forward. Surely he's not going to be giving any more room.
Might have had some misinformation with those packs. Oh, that's an off angle inside of the tube. Good kill from JESMUND. Good round. 4 frags for him. He might have even, yeah, just 4. I was gonna say there was 1 revive. I'm not sure who got that kill on the follow-up.
Yeah. No, JESMUND, I think that's the thing. JESMUND's an incredibly solid player. There's no disputing that, but you're not going to be able to have that every round where you get to kind of pick your fights. You get to kind of pick the tempo that they come in at. So I hope he can try and replicate that, and the others can try and hold on to this A site. They've been struggling with this A hit.
Well, they've been struggling with both of them, right? And that was the first time I felt like the defense was able to contain the attack towards B, but that was because they had 3 players there. Like, how often are you going to be able to have 3 players at that B bomb site every time the attack comes in?
Looking at this, the ultimate before from Taimou definitely did some help towards A, but even then, struggling to convert. nixoon holding close. JESMUND up on APC. And we're just waiting it out. Time for the ultimate. Holding on for a second. But you can see the instant regress, the instant fallback from the attackers. Don't want to give away too much information. That's a nice pick, though.
Right at the end of its timer, davidp goes down. Back to long B we go. 2 players defending here. This was the question we just posed. Will they be able to hold on to the site when there's only 2 players and not 3 defenders? There's the Omen Orb clearing. And a wall gets put up as well. So for now, there's relative safety for the defense.
Somewhat, but this lurk has been noted before, and it's going to be noted again. Taimou gets outdone. It looks like Ice Paper Hands definitely has his number, but JESMUND on the trade. So do they work out? Okay, that was the standard flank we've seen from these guys, or is there more to this? For now, they're going to put a couple more eggs in towards that B basket.
Teleported in as Omen. Oh, not prepared though, Riqu. And now Omen is just so trapped. nixoon, the only one remaining. Ekis, triple kill in the round, might have just opened things up. Here comes the push through from JESMUND, but Ekis is ready for that as well. 8-2. God damn. They're ready for everything.
They really are. I mean, they just slip onto site so comfortably and then just pick up kills as they go. It's incredibly impressive. And I mean, it's nothing... As I said, it's nothing strategically beautiful. I mean, it's working very well, of course. There's no disputing that. But it's not like they're changing the game. They're not, coming out with Na'Vi-style 10-second, well-scripted hits or, this crazy, punish lurking, Astralis approach or anything like that. But their fundamentals are solid and their aim is hard to get past. Individually, you pound for pound, it's looking like ScreaM's team is just sadly that little bit ahead right now.
Drone to lead the way. You can trade off of that. Oh, the tag comes in. Here's the ult. I believe that's 1 tag. Over towards Showers. JESMUND can get nothing done. That's an awkward fight. Another ult is popped, and the ults are just so brutal for this defense. Everyone is scrambling to get out of the way, and none of them can do it successfully.
The last 2, well, Omen's surrounded on all fronts, feeling uncomfortable, feeling pressured. Looking for maybe a player out of place, but that wall's keeping him safe. And the flank, it's with a stinger. I mean, ambitious at the best of times. You're going to have 1 close left, which might get the peak on you now. And there it is. Ice Paper Hands, cold as ever. Just chilling. Not too worried. 9-2. This is a very commanding half. And certainly going to send a little bit of a message here that you got to come out with a little bit more than that. And sadly for Riqu, it's not been a good half.
I mean, it's just so tough to handle. Team ScreaM uses their ults just perfectly. I mean, you have the smoke wall, you have the ice wall set up, and then all of a sudden over both of those things when there's no information being gathered, the Sova ult is going off, which is causing your defenders to scramble trying to dodge. And then on top of everything, the Raze ult is just brutal from davidp. We came into this talking about davidp and ScreaM. They're at 9 and 10 kills respectively, and it's Ekis at 17. So a new player has joined the party.
Happy to see it. davidp highlighting the aggression here again. Utility kit being incredibly well used. But Ekis had quite a couple of first games. outdoes Omen. I'm very surprised he managed that one. He seemed surprised himself. Riqu only being kept alive for so long. davidp's position is going to uncover this pretty soon. Taimou on the swing back in, but by now the bomb's already towards the site. They have 4 players there. Maybe this ultimate could do something, but even by this point, it's got to land, and he's not looking likely.
They are... Finland has no chance at holding on to this. They are all scrambling to do whatever they possibly can, desperately. I almost feel bad at this point. Poor Riqu.
I mean, you got to learn, right? I mean, that's how it goes. You learn from teams that you lose to, so you'll come back in stronger next time. And for these players, it's a good showcase. I don't think anyone walking away from this will think, oh yeah, Taimou, JESMUND, these guys, they're bad players. You think, oh, okay, they've actually, put up a good competitive match. This is the grand finals. Anyone who's watched the kind of tournaments building up to this, looking at that ScreaM roster, would go, that's pretty scary. I don't think anyone else out there would have done it. Same with the Team UK squad. Considering they had a lot of the kind of arguably one of the better teams behind the scenes building in that roster as well, and the other half are in ScreaMs, you've got to sit there and say, yeah, these guys should be doing very well. The Finnish team was always a question mark in regards to, I know JESMUND's pretty solid. How's Taimou doing? How much time has he had on this? Is this going to be his next big thing? But that's beyond the point right now because we're into the second half, and ScreaM's already found 1.
Here we go. Pushing forward, right into the trap. They're slowed. They have nowhere to go. Good kill. Important kill from nixoon to even make this pistol round a chance for them to win. Ekis up in hookah, though, and they're stalled out. They've hit a line that they just cannot cross. Finally, ScreaM goes down, but still one more. Good spam from the Ghost. Taimou and JESMUND responding in kind. 1 versus 2, but look at the HP on Sova. This is doable for JEROME. They're going to back away and go to the teleporter for sure.
Wait a little later on the second one, see if there's any noise quickly. Not to be had. JEROME pretty far out from this. Looks like the mid-rotation could be available. Again, very clearly A now, obviously to our eyes, but JEROME going to just kind of take the time. But by now, that post-plant positioning could be anywhere. Very hard to uncover, and the planters are going to be able to take their time on this position. No contact yet. They should be able to work out. Okay, no teleporters. No one from CT. Let's start watching our backs here.
Yeah, I almost think to win this, JEROME had to take a few more risks. He's played this very conservative in terms of walking most of the way. It's just way too much time for them to get comfortable, and you're exactly right. By now, if no one is coming towards CT, if you haven't seen it on that choke point, you know it's a flank. You just absolutely know it. Recon's going to give away the game, as if they didn't already know. They have all the intel now. And JEROME certainly going to go down at the end. Even if he gets both of the kills, timer is way too far gone. And JESMUND finishes it off. 10-3 in the favor of Team ScreaM.
Yeah, good work. 10-3. I mean, for Finland, as using all of that utility seemed a bit ridiculous. But then again, if you've only got 3 rounds, you got to use everything at your disposal, right? Even in those situations, can't take it too lightly. There's threats at every corner. Give ScreaM a sheriff. He's still terrifying. Give him a ghost. He could still get 2 of you. Same could be said for Ekis right now. The man's playing a very, very solid game. So big investment now coming out for the Finns. And it's a hard one because, the round after this, you might be put in a position where you won't have the best buy and you're going to have your backs to the wall. But aggression coming out from the defensive side. I think that's 5 players potentially all in one area. They definitely know something's up now.
It certainly doesn't help when 4 players shoot at the recon dart as well. Everyone took a shot. And yeah, the aggression is forced away. All the information is passed over. And everyone's thirsty on Team Finland. They don't know, how many more kills they'll be able to get in this map, so why not go for the ecos?
ScreaM just scares me, dude. In every scenario, you see him just swing out like that. It's okay, what's he gonna do with this?
That ghost is so powerful. There are times I used to think that I was going to get good with the sheriff, and then I realized the ghost even on eco rounds is god tier.
Yeah, why bother? just stick on the ghost.
It's cheaper and it's way more fun.
Cheap and fun. It's what we like here, Jason. 10-4.
My favorite.
Finland, I know. Let alone add some glitter to that, and we're away. Let's have a look at that buy coming out, if we could, quickly. Oh, it's yeah. I guess davidp's a little lower in that regard because he's on that bulldog. We do have potentially a glass cannon coming out, but Taimou's gonna be able to have armor on his. But on the attacking side, obviously questionable how viable that is. But the problem is when you go towards B, you're going towards ScreaM. So this is where it gets a little scary.
Look at the flank as well. davidp's pushed all the way through shower. He's clearing everything out. There's going to be 3 players. Sova's coming over. So, I mean, if and when they get stopped, you have to imagine by this wall, you have to think that teleporter is going to be a good resource for him. ScreaM holding on as long as he possibly can, and it's putting his teammates in danger. He's got to be careful. There's the wall coming up at just the right moment. Slow orb going to come out as well. davidp's been found on the flank, and now ScreaM has to back away. A lot of those advantages that Team ScreaM just had have disappeared.
That's not bad, though. Ekis going to really provide some information, and the swing on the shot is excellent, but Ice Paper Hands is the one lighting up the board right now. Taimou evens it out towards ScreaM, but it's Ice Paper Hands. The glass cannon, 38 HP. He doesn't need much more. Excellent play again from this player. Definitely getting people's attention.
That Cypher, who's playing Cypher? Ekis. He's having a game and a half. That camera placement at the back of Hookah that came in late when they knew there were like 2 players in there, tagged one. I think it was killed through the smoke, but then, I mean, it might have even been the one that he killed secondary as the smoke was clearing. It's just perfect information gathering, the wall out towards long as well. They did a great job. And unfortunately for Finland, even when you take care of the flank, you have to realize if that flank has gotten all the way to that position, they know exactly what's happening. That hit is going to be very, very difficult.
4 now. Okay, baited in a little there. Now, the one benefit to this is one, Ice Paper Hands is doing well for himself, and that's the spike. That's actually a very big benefit, tell a lie. I was going to talk about a small margin of, having an advantage, but that is massive. Now, for Ice Paper Hands, you have to sit here and wait. Flash comes in, forces him off the angle. Doesn't count to 3, but hits the shot anyway. Tries to go back for it, and Riqu's there already on the peak. So, I mean, when you're up 11-4, you get a little bit more leeway to be aggressive.
There's an Omen in shower. I don't think JEROME spotted him somehow. Oh, there's a timing of that where he just straight up went down. Good kills from Riqu. But still, I don't think they have any idea how close. There it is. JEROME spots him out right at the last second. He's gotten the kill. And now just 2 players left for Finland as they push up short A just past the teleporter, which they can take. There is flanks coming out. ScreaM is staying back towards Hookah. But I think Ekis is just going to end things. He's about to turn this corner now. And he sees a free double kill. Nope, he got both of them. I'm just gonna amend the memory in my brain.
Yeah, we don't worry about that. We move on. We chew Aries. Really? There we go. I was a little curious as to what was the plan with the Aries. Not the gun of choice. Prove me wrong.
I'm fine with it.
You're fine with everything. Anything weird, just like, yeah, go on then.
Yeah. There was a time though I felt like the Aries was really getting pushed by some of the top like streamers and players, and at least in NA. That says it all, I guess.
Yep, there we are. Thank you for the clarification. I was worried when you said that. But 12-4, we're on map point. ScreaM's team just needs 1 more, and well, that is probably how you're gonna get it. Riqu does get down ScreaM, but by this point, you got a flying Ekis in your face. It's not feeling so hot, and poor old Taimou just has to watch as it all falls down. Ice Paper Hands, what a player throughout that as well individually. I've got to